There, we're recording. Right, so we've got our indoor jog club session or run club session. Just make sure you've got a drink to hand because you probably will need it in this session more than some of the others. Just for the benefit of those watching this on record, this is a mix of jogging and marching moves that we're going to do. You can alternate those to suit your ability. If I say we're going to do some movement around the room and we say jog forward for 8 steps, if you can only go 3 steps and then jog 5 on the spot and go back, that's fine. So just make use of the space that you've got. So let's pop some music on. Right, we'll just do a light march on the spot. We'll just start getting everything warmed up as it's so early in the morning. Just remembering to move those arms as well, getting some movement going in the shoulder joints. When you do the jogging moves, try not to stay completely on your tiptoes. It can be on the balls of your feet as well. But we'll make sure we do a good stretch of the calves afterwards and you've no tightness. Right, if you can, we'll just start moving slowly forwards and back. Or side to side. Brilliant. And just one more forward and back. Right, all we're going to do now is stay marching, put the arms up and just slowly pull the knees a little bit higher. So really opening up around all your hip flexors. Nothing too strenuous yet. Lovely, well done. Okay, just back into a march. If you just put your hands on your shoulders, and we're just going to rotate the shoulders all the way around. Just do 6 on one side and then the other. Brilliant. Okay, full single arm circles, just as wide as you can go. Not too fast. Just remember to keep those feet slightly moving as well. Multitasking. Okay, now we're going to do both arms together. Brilliant. One more. Lovely. Right, what we're going to do now is just do some heel digs at the front. So just tapping your foot out with your heel on the floor. Brilliant. If we add in some arms to go with that movement, we're just going to do bicep curls. So clench your fists slightly, so there's a bit of tension in your arms. Keep your elbows into the side of your body and just pull up as you step forward. That's it, well done. Really, keep going. Next we're going to do hamstring curls. So what we'll do now is just take the legs a little bit wider and you're going to bring the heel up towards the bum, just with a little dip in the middle, and you can bring your arms up as though you're pulling 2 ropes down. So just warming up all the thigh muscles all down the front of the quads. It's nice and light on your feet. Brilliant. So as I said, I am going to check and remind me at the end if I forget, because I get carried away talking, to check our step count at the end. See what we've managed in this first early session. Okay, just take it into a march. Right, what we're going to do now is we talked about when we move forward and back, or if we go on a diagonal if you can, it's going to be in like an 8-step count. So just think that through in your head as far as you can go. What we're going to do is just go forwards and back to start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so forward. So I stop on the spot here and then back. Brilliant. And back. And again. Right, on the next one forward, we're going to add some arm movements. So we're going to double punch up and down. So up for 2, down for 2, so they're just little ones. So 1, 2. That's it, brilliant. We'll try and build these in slowly, then you know what the combination is. We'll do one more. So your legs and your arms should more or less be in time. Right, the next one, we're going to do single, single, double, double. And exactly the same on the way back. So you're almost doing 2 steps for every arm movement. Fantastic. So single, single, double, double. Right, we're going to start with the first double punch now. One more. The next one's going to be the single, single. Fantastic. Right, last one. Now just take the legs wide and march for 4 and then narrow for 4. So just alternating wide to narrow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Right, just hold it there. What we'll just do is a few hip openers and closers. So just find your balance on one leg, just lightly touch on a wall or a chair if you need it. We'll just lift the knee forward and swing your leg to the side and then raise to the side and bring it forward. So it's just opening your hip flexors. Sometimes they call it opening and closing the gate. And one more on this side. And then just swap legs, so find your balance. Lovely, well done. And one more. Brilliant, okay, just march it out. So we're just going to do a little combo now, using those arm movements we've done, the wide marches, and then just a couple of others that we'll add in. So we'll keep doing, whether you're turning to the side and going sideways or forwards, or even staying on the spot, it doesn't matter. But what we'll do now is try and take it, now we're warmed up, into a light jog. Stay marching if you want. So I'll count you in, and we're starting with the double arm up and down. So are you ready? Brilliant. And the same again. Now single, single, double. Brilliant, well done. Now wide march next. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Try and really do that as a bit of a power march now you're warmed up. Right, straight back to the beginning. Remembering to jog if you want to work at a slightly higher intensity. Now the singles. more. Wide march for 4. And narrow. Fantastic. Right, now we're just going to go wide for 1, narrow. 1. That's it. Brilliant. Straight back to the start. Forgot what I was doing there. Brilliant, well done. Singles next. We do have slightly faster music as well, so you can let me know at the end how you found this. Wide for 4. But as this is the first session really, thought we'd try and keep it something manageable. Right, those singles now, so wide for 1 and narrow. Brilliant. Yeah, I'm going with that. Oh, we're doing well so far. Keep going these wide marches. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to jog to a corner if you can. If you can't, just go forward and back or on the spot. So remember, we'll go for 8 counts, 8 steps, and then back. Are we ready? And back. What we'll do is go to the opposite corner. Brilliant. And again. And back. Brilliant. Right, just stay on the spot. What we're going to do now is that's just an extra movement we've added in. We're going to go to the start of kind of another combo, and we'll work through and add in some more movements, but just really think now as we kind of build up the intensity, just keeping those legs going and the arms. So we're going to go back to the start with a double arm punch, and then we'll add in those corners. Are we ready? So up, down, and back. Brilliant, well done. Singles next. And double. Brilliant. Wide march for 4. Remember, really power it through. And one more. Single wide narrow. Brilliant. Are we ready for the corner? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. And the opposite corner. 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. Brilliant. Straight back to the beginning. Remember, as I said, these movements are all open to artistic interpretation. And singles. And back. Fantastic. Wide march. Brilliant, well done. and singles. So wide, narrow. Fantastic. Ready for the corner? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. Opposite corner if you can. And back. Right, what I'm going to do now is add in a box step. So it's just a wide step forward and back. Brilliant. If you want to add in arm movements to this one, you can. As you step forward, just put your arms up and down as you step back. So you can just do the legs if you want. Brilliant. Are we ready? Back to the beginning. Last time through on this one. We're even getting some sunshine today. And singles. And back. Brilliant. Wide march for 4. Fantastic. And singles.
There's a sweet escape in your memory. Let me step into it.
Brilliant.
The old movie of us surrender. Help me remember.
Are we ready for the corner?
There's a sweet
5, 6, 7, 8 and back.
Let me step into it.
Other corner.
The old movie of us surrender.
Right, we're going to do that box step. Forward and back.
There's a sweet escape.
With the arms if you want.
Let me step into it. Let me step into it.
Fantastic.
Step into it. Let me step
Right, just hold it there on the spot. Make sure you grab a drink if you need. Right, we've got our last main section to do now. This one might require a touch more coordination, but either way, just keep moving those legs and you'll be fine. So, same thing, we're going to go forward for 8 and back for 8, and then we're going to add in a different arm movement, which we'll just practice when we get there. So, pop your drink down, we'll get ready for that jog. So, into the jogging if that's what you're doing. And forward. 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. And forward. And back. One more time. I hope my face isn't coming too close to the screen for you. Right, what we're doing now is we're going to do exactly the same movement with the legs, but we're going to add in a bicep curl and like an arm diamond, which you may or may not have done in aerobics classes of past. So basically, just keep doing it on the spot. Like we did in the warm-up, we're going to bring up for a bicep curl, but then put the arms straight up, side, down, and 2 curls. So it'll be curl, up, side, down, 2 curls. And just keep those legs going for that 8 and it all works out. So we'll get ready to go. Do watch any light shades when you're doing this. Okay, forward. And back. So it's up, 2 curls. Up, side, down, curl, curl. We'll just practice that. So curl, up, side, down, curl, curl. Brilliant. Keep doing that. One more forward and back. Right, we're going to add in a side move now. 1, 2, 3 and hold. Simple as that, just going side to side and hold on 3. The leg that you're pushing off with, you can try and push off with that, get a bit of power through your leg. Brilliant. Just adding in different directions of movement so we're just not always going the same way. Right, we're going to go straight into that forward and back with no arms, and then add in the arms. So just come back to centre. Are we ready? Go. 5, 6, 7, 8 and back. And forward. And back. Now adding those arms. Curl up, side, down, curl. Curl. Brilliant. Now those side steps. So 1, 2, 3. Helps you start on the right foot. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Last one. Right, jog on the spot. We're going to add in a cross train move. No, I don't expect you to have a cross trainer. What it's going to be is your legs split forward and back. Imagine you're on a cross trainer, and what you're going to do is just jump, alternate arms and legs, slow for the first 2 and then fast for 4. So it'll be 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. But again, it'll work through as you come. So we'll go back to the start and add in the cross train on the end. Are we ready? Forward. And back. And forward. And back. Add in the arms. So it's curl up, side, down, curl. Curl. Fantastic. Right sides. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Right, the next one is going to be the cross trainer. So get in position, slow for 2, fast for 4. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can't do the fast ones, just do the slow ones. Brilliant. Opposite arms and legs if you can, nice straight back. Last one. Brilliant. Just jog on the spot. What we're going to do now is work on those corners again. But we're going to jog to the corner for 8, back for 8, then high knees on the spot. I'll talk you through it. Are we ready? Forward. And back. High knees. And normal. Opposite corner if you can, or same corner. And back. This time heels to bum. And normal. Okay, so back to the start. Forward. And back. Forward. Add in the arms. Curl up, side, down, curl. Curl. Brilliant. So sides to 3. Brilliant. Right, against that cross trainer. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Okay, jog to the corner and back. High knees and normal. Opposite side and back. Heels to bum and normal. Brilliant. Right, what we're going to just do is add on one last move, then we'll run through it once more, and then that's it. Quick cool down and we're all done. What we'll do is we'll add a crisscross. This doesn't really matter if you want to just do a series of side steps, but just put in twists like rotation in the hips. You're just going to move across for a count of 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I say, you can do side steps or just step it, whichever works. So just practice it one more time. Listen to music. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you run out of space, just add a few hops on the end. Remember, all open to your version of it, but it just adds some movement through all the hips. So we're ready. One last time. Forward. And back. Forward. And back. Ready those arms. And again. And the side for 3. Fantastic. Right, cross trainer next. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is harder than it looks, this one. Right, ready for the jog to the corner. And back. High knees. And normal. Other corner. And back. Heels to bum next. And normal. Right, your version of crisscross. I'm just going to add 2 hops on the end of mine. So you're just twisting round. Another version you can do of this would just be to do twist jumps. So if you're doing it on the spot, just doing those nice and light. Brilliant. Okay, so that, looking at the time, and we're doing well on steps there, is good. So just take it down into a march now and bring that heart rate back down. I don't know about you, but I've had the heating on overnight and I'm roasting now. So nice gentle march. You don't need to really move the arms, just let them move naturally by the side. Okay, just take it into side step. Brilliant. And now just march on the spot, and all we'll just do is add in some shoulder rolls back. Fantastic, and forward. Get loosened up, ready for any days in the office or sat at the desk you might have. Okay, you can keep the legs still now. You just Put the arms out in front and interlock your fingers together. You just push away so that you're feeling the stretch across the top of your back, like across your shoulder blades. And then reach it up above your head and stretch upwards. And then just take it over onto the diagonal and feel it stretch down your side. And the other side. Lovely, well done. Okay, if you can lock your hands behind you and do the same but pushing backwards, you can, and stretch out across your chest, or just reach your arms behind you. Not everyone can touch the hands. Brilliant, well done. Okay, we'll just do a roll down, and at the bottom we'll just hold it to stretch the hamstrings. So only go as far as is comfortable. So drop your chin to your chest, shoulders down, slowly rotate, top vertebra to bottom. Just go as far as when you can feel the stretch and then hold. You should feel it down your hamstrings, possibly into the top of your calves. Okay, and slowly roll up. Shoulders back. Just a little stretch up. Right, we're going to do the quads. If you need to just touch onto a wall for balance, you can. Just always remember, particularly if you're watching this video back on record, is that really old school? Don't stop after the workout's finished. Make sure you do the cool downs, especially in sessions like this, or you'll get really tight calves. It's just when you start getting injuries, and you might be dashing off to do things. But top legs, keep your hips facing forward. Okay, then we're just going to do stretching the calf for the last one. I'm going to use a wall because you get a bit of a deeper stretch. So just take your legs wide, forward leg bent, back leg is straight. Keep your back straight as well, even though you're pivoting forward at the hips. And as you push down, you should push your back heel towards the floor and really feel that stretch in your calf. Remember, there should never be any pain when you're stretching. And swap legs. Just step the other leg back, push that heel down as far as you can towards the floor. And relax. And well done. Let's just have a check on the steps. Wow. 3,350 steps. Let me just turn my music off now. So yeah, 3,350 steps in just over half an hour.